For the bet MGM, stay golden with responsible play, handicap chase. They have 18 fences to cross. Head on leads Crystal Moon, Gaborio and Brave Starlight to the first. Crossing the bar settles in fifth in front of Lepache, and Gentle Frank, who's relatively keen, is held up last of the 7. Head on the run to the first from up the inner, and then Brave Starlight over in fourth in front of Lepache and crossing the bar, and Gentle Frank yet to settle, bringing up the rear. Going on to the second, an open ditch. Head on from Crystal Moon on the leader's quarters. Gaborio just over a length off them in third. Break of 4 lengths to Brave Starlight, settled in fourth ahead of Crossing the Bar and Lepache. And Gentle Frank continues to race keenly under restraint as they come to jump fence number 3. Head on and Crystal Moon in the air together. Crystal Moon more fluent than Head on. And then a couple of lengths to Gaborio. Break of 3 or 4 to Brave Starlight, who's followed by Lepache on the outside of Crossing the Bar, and finally Gentle Frank into the straight and approaching fence number 4. Head on in the black jacket, led over it again, fully
matched
from Crystal Moon and Gaborio,
fully matched
the cheek pieces, and then a break of 4 lengths to Brave Starlight, who's flanked by Crossing the Bar on the inside and Lepache. And Gentle Frank remains in rear over the 5th.
Fully matched.
On the leader's quarters, Gaborio right behind in third. Then
fully matched.
Over 3 lengths, Brave Starlight and
fully
Crossing
matched.
the Bar in front of Lepache. As they jump the third fence up the home straight, Gentle Frank remains last, and Crossing the Bar nodded.
Fully matched.
Number 7, the 18th and last in the circuit's time. Head on leads Crystal Moon over it. Head on standing right off that fence, with Gaborio 4 lengths off the leader with the circuit to go in third, and then a break of 4 lengths to Crossing the Bar and Brave Starlight. A length to Lepache, and Gentle Frank remains the back marker. He'd be the best part of 10 lengths behind the bearing left-handed to race on to the next line of fences. It's Head on from Crystal Moon, about a length behind. Gaborio closing up in third. And then Crossing the Bar and Brave Starlight from Lepache and Gentle Frank at the water jump. For the only time, it's fence number 8. Head on from Crystal Moon. And then this break of 3 or 4 lengths to the final quartet, who are well grouped as they arrive at fence number 9. Head on with a narrow lead over Crystal Moon. Gaborio right behind them. Starlight Crossing the Bar, Lepache and Gentle Frank at an open ditch now. Head on more than a length in front as they head towards the end of the first circuit. The next they jump will be the 11th.
Fully matched.
Alongside it, and it's Head on who will take them to it in front of Crystal Moon and Gaborio. That trio covered by about 3 lengths, and they remain clear of Crossing the Bar, Lepache, Gentle Frank, and Brave Starlight's dropped to the rear, jumping fence number 11, which they're all safely over. So about to make their descent off Rose Hill. It's Head on
fully
matched.
Less
than a length from Crystal Moon. Gaborio travelling strongly in third. Break of 5 lengths to Crossing the Bar, Lepache and Gentle Frank, and Brave Starlight is struggling to keep tabs with them.
Fully matched.
Bear left-handed on towards fence number 12, which was their first. And it remains Head on the leader from Crystal Moon. Gaborio tracking them closely.
Fully matched.
On the inside running rail in third.
Fully matched.
And then
fully
Gentle
matched.
Frank making headway along with Lepache. Crossing the Bar is next. And a little gap
fully
to
matched.
Brave Starlight. Coming to the final open ditch, fence number 13, Head on by just over a length to Crystal Moon. Gaborio.
Fully matched.
Who's
fully matched.
Third. And then a break to Gentle Frank, who's trying to bridge the gap with Lepache. Crossing the Bar is being ridden along. Coming to the 5th from home, Head on from Crystal Moon. Gaborio poised behind them. The others are all working hard to get on terms. Gentle Frank and Lepage both being urged along more vigorously.
Fully
So
matched.
he's crossing the bar 3 or 4 lengths off them. Brave Starlight well behind. Coming
Fully
to the fences
matched.
up the home straight. 4 out. Head on. Again low from
Fully-
Crystal Moon, who comes there
fully-
strongly. Gaborio
fully ma-
now switching to
fully ma-
challenge on the outside.
fully ma-
7 or 8 lengths to Gentle Frank, who's
fully
making
ma-
little or
fully
no
ma-
impression.
fully
Lepage
matched.
and crossing the bar follow, and then Brave Starlight
Fully
still
matched.
head on led them over the third from home. Crystal Moon ridden to challenge. Gaborio working up ahead of now from Crystal Moon.
Fully
Between
matched.
runners, Gaborio will take over at the second and last. Gaborio on the outside of head on, leaving Crystal
Fully
Moon
matched.
behind them as they run down towards the 18th and final fence. Gaborio has a narrow lead, moving on by a couple, jumped the last well, landed 3 clear. The long-time leader head on, struggling to respond in second. Gaborio now 5, 6, 7 lengths clear, and under Craig Nicol, Gaborio staying on stoutly up the run-in, will win readily, having raced prominently throughout.
Market
Gaborio being
suspended.
head on, Crystal Moon weakened to be third. Gentle Frank Lepage crossing the bar and